Waterloo Street is famous for being the home of many religious landmarks, such as Mahan Aboth Synagogue, the Church of St. Peter and St. Paul, and the Cathedral of the Good Shepherd. Further down, one can find two temples, the Sri Krishnan Temple and the Guan Yin Tong Temple. The two temples are within a stone's throw of each other, allowing easy access to both. Worshippers of the Guan Yin Tong Temple wake up early, offer their prayers to their deities, and then walk a few steps further to do the same at the Sri Krishnan Temple.
In front of the Sri Krishnan Temple, you will find a group of Chinese devotees paying their respects to the Hindu gods inside the temple. They will pray with traditional Chinese joss sticks before placing them in an urn in front of the Hindu temple. It is an unusual sight, a traditionally Chinese brass urn outside a Hindu temple. The urn was placed there because of Chinese visitors used to their tradition of paying respects to their deities with joss sticks. After praying, the joss sticks are placed in an urn. So after praying at the Hindu temple, the Chinese worshippers simply left their joss sticks near the statues of the gods. A chicken rice seller came to know about this problem and decided to donate an urn. The Hindu priests found the urn in front of the temple gates early in the morning, just before morning prayers.
In the temple, visitors will be surprised to find a sculpture of the Chinese goddess of mercy, Guan Yin. How did this come about? It all began with a small photograph of the goddess placed in the sanctuary. It was noticed that many people came into the Hindu temple to see the picture. The trustee of the temple got a sculptor from India to make the Guan Yin statue. The sculpture was originally made out of pure silver, and then it was plated with gold. A special ceremony was held to welcome Guan Yin into the temple.
There was quite a few people felt that this was the best harmony, racial harmony. If you really look at it, if you really go back and trace back, I think Krishna Temple was the first one to really break the barrier of opening the doors to other people.
The two temples at Waterloo Street is indeed a fine example of how people of different faiths can coexist side by side with each other and participate in each other's celebrations. This further reinforces that racial harmony is indeed possible in a multiracial society like Singapore.